most of my footage got corrupted due to the fact that I guess my MacBook doesn't like transferring the files from my phone to my computer. Every time I tried that, it would either crash or something would happen. So pretty much all my footage I had for the Skyline updates that I was doing while I was updating, like while I was taking it apart, kind of all got messed up. So I've been trying to figure that out for the past couple weeks and it was not happening. So I guess I'm going to start over. So right now you guys are on the RB25 and I'll show you an update of what it looks like now. So we have the RB26 covers on it. We have the Greddy intake on it. The PRP trigger kit is kind of on. I just mounted it real quick. I'm still waiting for an N1 oil pump to put my boundary gears in, but it's on back order right now. Clean up the exhaust manifold. I figured I was going to go with a Garrett, like an 8PT turbo. That's like a bolt-on factory location. So we could put a, I think it's a 3576 or no, a 3076. So we're gonna put a 3076 on it. I cleaned the block up, so it looks really good. I got the Nitto head drain on it. I cleaned up the coolant lines because I deleted the oil warmer, and I'm just gonna run the HKS sandwich plate right up to that, to my oil cooler. Put the IAC and idle air control valve on. I'm gonna have to drill into the oil pan right about here. I'm trying to figure out where to put it, and then I'm gonna take the oil pan back off, get it welded so I can get a drain from the head drain here down to the oil pan, just because I'm gonna return it back. What else do we got? That's pretty much it for the engine. I guess I'll have to start completely over. So I did get the HKS, I mean not HKS, I got the Haltech. So here's my little drawer here. So we got a Haltech wideband controller along with Haltech Elite 2000. I am going to get a Wiring Specialties engine harness for it to clean up the engine harness, because the engine harness is pretty crusty. I mean, it's 30 years old. And I'll be putting flex fuel and all my other sensors in there just for safeties. There's my boundary gears. So boundary billet gears. Should be good for the oil pump. Come around to the car. Right now I'm going to be taking out the fuel tank because I'm going to put a new fuel pump in there. Surprisingly, it's pretty clean. 30-year-old car. So I'm taking the fuel tank out. What else did I do? It sucks that all that footage got corrupted. I think I'll be able to post the little clips of it. Right, I'll see if I can post it right here now. All right, so we're gonna start the old Skyline build today. I'm gonna work on I'm probably gonna pull the engine just so I can get a good glimpse. Pretty much everything. I got some stuff I could put on. I got a Greddy intake for this thing. I got RB26 valve covers. I got a nice Koyo rad. And I just wanna see what else I could do to it, because right now, and I also got a Haltech for it. So I got a Haltech 2000 for it. I just wanna see if I can just like clean it up, make some more power, because right now you can't, it's pretty much undrivable right now because it's on an FCON ECU. So if you go in here, it's on an old school ECU. So if you look right here, it's on an old school HKS FCON. So, I mean, it's good, but like it's pretty, I don't know, I just want to give it the time, so I got a nice Haltech 2000 for it. I got a nice mounting bracket, and I just want to make this thing nice, man. It's one of my dream cars, so let's make it nice. So let's work on getting this motor pulled. All right, so we got the upper intake out, and that was a pain in the ass to do.
Oh, that's new. I never noticed. It's got a rubber gasket for the upper intake. It's probably not factory, but. So we got the upper intake out. Radiator we got out. Here's the upper intake. So that's off with the J-pipe and the wonky intercooler throttle, the vacuum lines. I'm trying to keep everything just so I don't lose track, because there is a lot of wiring all over. So now I'm gonna try to see if I can work on, I got a birthday party today, so I'm gonna see if I can rip this out real quick, the actual intake manifold, and then we'll see what's up from there. But it's coming apart. I'll probably gonna pull the motor soon. I just want to see if the intake fits in the car before I pull the motor. I want to see if the Greddy intake fits with this here before I pull the motor. So let's see if I can get this intake out. Now, alrighty. So this coolant line went to this like bleeder thing. It goes to the throttle body and all. And then this one obviously went here. I didn't take that off, but I guess somehow I did. Same with this one. I didn't have to take this one off. So these ones can go back on. Terrible. I got this one that was the back of the manifold, and then this one went to the throttle body. There was another one. So this one and oh, okay, no, we're good. So intake's off. Now let's see if the other one fits. All right, guys, that's it for today. Just took the intake off and test fitted the Greddy to see if I had to move down the oil cooler and oil filter relocation, and it turns out I do. I have to lower it just a bit. I'm gonna see if I could just lower it, maybe let's say like 20 millimeters, and it might be good. But I'll have to another day, because I have the birthday party I have to get to. So another day, maybe in the same video, but I'm gonna drop that and then retest fit. And if it's all good, I'll pull the motor to regasket it and cleaning up the some coolant lines over here. And yeah, fit the RB26 covers. Might get that ceramic coated or get a board water turbo. I'm not sure yet. I'm still on the fence. Get the Haltech in, and we're gonna get this thing to come back. I also got a Koyo rad for this, and I want to get a R33 power steering pump or delete the back half of it, because the back half is the Hikis for the power steering pump. And yeah, new timing belt and all that. Maybe get a fluid dampener. So that's it for this video, and we'll see what's up in the next one.
There's that. And so I deleted, well, not deleted, but I removed, let me take this off. I'm trying to save that dash. I removed the HKS boost controller, the Blitz boost gauge and water temp gauge that I had there. I mean, it was cool, nostalgic, but I'm gonna probably run the IC7 like I said, and I just feel like that would be a lot cleaner, and that's more my speed. Let's see this in here. Not too much was done. We did so we got a Koyo rad in here. We put a GK Tech steering bushing in, deleted Hikis completely, so there is no lines whatsoever of the Hikis. It's completely removed. There's no lines at all, no pump. I actually did get I forget who makes it, but I got a company makes a rebuild kit for the Hikis power steering pumps, so you can pretty much make it a single stage instead of having that. Here, I'll go over there and show you. So here's the 2-stage power steering pump. So there's literally 2 stages. So you can see there's that rotor housing, and then there's this rotor housing. So literally it just removes this back rotor housing with this extension for the high pressure for the Hikis. It deletes it completely. So then it's just literally just this piece, and you're able to use factory belts and all that, so you don't gotta convert to a 33. Because don't mark me on this, but I'm pretty sure a 33 is a 3-rib, and RB20s and 26s are 4-rib. And since this is a factory Hikis car, I'm going to run a 20. I have all my RB20 accessories, so I got an RB20 balancer still. So I'm going to need to run that balancer, and then I can keep AC, keep same everything, same AC alternator. I still haven't removed any of the ACs because I sucked it. I mean, I charged it when I was trying to see if it could work in the summertime, and it did work. But inside my dash, I guess the blend flap to change from hot to cold is messed up. So I do get AC now, but it's just not switching to AC, which sucks. But I'll figure it out. But I just didn't remove that, so that's why that's still in there. But quick little update on the actual car itself. So like I said, today we're going to be removing the fuel tank so I can put I got a Walbro 485 fuel pump. So let's try to remove that. It should be fairly easy, fairly simple. It should be a couple bolts and it comes right out. I got this little trans jack that we have at work, but literally just there's 2 straps there and it comes out. I gotta address this rust. This is like the only real rust on the car, but it sucks because I guess factory they have a wheel well, like a wheel liner, and it's not there. So it's just all the dirt just gets stuck in there, and eventually that's what happens when water and dirt just sit in a pocket. So that sucks. It should be fairly easy to get that repaired, but I gotta see if I can find a wheel liner because I'm fairly confident this is supposed to have a wheel liner because it even has the grommets in there for where you would nut and bolt it. So that's next on a list of parts to get through this freaking thing is a wheel liner. So all right, let me stop talking and get this fuel tank dropped. So if you don't know, first thing, there's a plate here. Remove the plate, it comes off, connector, take the connector off. We're gonna remove this hose clamp, and I do believe there should be a charcoal canister one somewhere on the fuel tank. I think it's like right around here. Let me see. We got S13 fuel tank over here from Dre Fabs. If you don't know who he is, it's a cool dude. He's got a nice S13 he's building, but it's right. Oh, it's right here. So I wonder if I can get that. Oh, is that it? That's it. Is there not even a hose clamp on it? I don't even think there's a hose clamp. No, there is. Just felt like it wasn't. All right, I'll have to remove that separately. Sorry guys, but you're going to see this darkness real quick. Alright, both lines are off. Let's lift this car up, try to get that evap line off, and then literally just 2 straps and it should literally come out. But also you gotta take the wheel off to get these, I don't know why I just had that like lisp or something right there. You gotta take, what the fuck? You gotta take, there's a bolt right there. You guys can't see it, but you'll see it when you take it apart if you have one. It's literally just 10 mil right by the filler neck. And we're back. So, shut this friggin' door. I never noticed that. At the bottom of the door has like this little flare. It's pretty sick. Alright, I need a friggin' light. Because we have to take this evap line off, and I'm not sure which one it is. So, that one's off, that one's off, so it's this one. Right? And it's that guy. And a WP clamped there. And where the hell does it go? Is that it? Nope. It's this guy that goes to this valve. That valve's probably fucking broken anyway. That's probably why it doesn't work. Alrighty. Should be fairly easy enough. Let's take that bolt and that clamp off. I'll pump this jack up real quick, actually. Tell you one thing, this thing goes pretty high. I mean, that's like up to my waist. That's pretty high for like a floor jack. So I'll put you guys on here now, and we shall get to getting these lines off and the clamps and all that fun shit. That's the top one. How the fuck am I gonna get that? Whoop. That crack didn't sound good. flashing. Get the flashlight up there. Yeah, flashlight up here is a good idea. All right, hose is off. I mean, clamp is off. This thing's probably gonna break. No, we're good. We're golden. We're golden. So now let's take this bolt off. Oh, man, fucking flex. Come on, bolt. Yes, sir. Little swivel. Little swivel does a trick. Cut a zip tie. Alright. Had to cut that zip tie right there. So now, these two lines should be separate of that. They are. Let's see if I can like bend them up. Okay. Oh. See if I can bend them up. Ah, you son of a bitch. All over everything. That's great. Get out of here. That's gas. All over. Oh, sorry guys. You just got drenched with gas. Got a reglove. Got gas all over me. But thing's ready to come down. Just gotta take the two bolts off and we're ready. There it is, the old fuel tank. So I'm gonna take the fuel pump sending unit out, and I'm gonna bring it over there, and I'm gonna show you. All right, guys, we got the fuel pump and sending unit out of the tank. Let me bring it over there. So we just got it out of the tank. I drained the tank also, and the tank looks awesome. If you know, let me get it light. If you know how these tanks are, these tanks can get pretty bad. Like here's my buddy's tank, and it looks fairly clean. Like, you know, it's not the worst. It's also not the best. Like the fact that this tank came out looking this good, that's me hyped. Okay, look how good this looks. They look brand new in there. Like, that's awesome. Cool fact is that I guess the guy in Japan who did the swap on the Skyline with the RB25, they put a R32 GTR pump in, and it's got this cool adapter that I don't really know what who makes it, but it's so sick that it adapts the R32 GTR pump, which normally has a different sending unit completely because it's a plastic tank, and it adapts to like a normal style sending unit. So it's super cool. I'm wondering if the Walbro fuel pump I'm going to be putting in this would be able to utilize this little adapter. It might not, but it'll be cool to find out. But the sending unit looks great. I don't see any real corrosion on any of the wiring. It looks great. Outlets look good. And yeah, super sick. That, I don't know, just so cool finding this stuff like in Japan when they did all this. So sick. Alright guys, so that's all I really got for today. Just removing the fuel tank. I keep saying fuel tank's out, fuel pump's out. So they used that R32 pump, which is pretty sick. Under here looks fairly clean. Doesn't look too bad. So we're gonna get the tank back in with the new fuel pump. And just keep going. slow updates. I'm sorry about all those files that I was telling you that was corrupt. That sucks. But yeah, so we're getting there. We're just kind of waiting on parts now with the Skyline. So we're gonna get new oil pump. We got billet gears. I got a fluid dampener for the car, and then we're gonna get the belts, everything back in, just to get the engine back in. Also gotta get a clutch, and then a wiring specialties harness, injectors, and then turbo. And after that, it's pretty much just little stuff of nutting it all down and getting things adapted to the turbo and the forward-facing intake. And we should be hopefully good for spring. I'm praying to get this thing back on the road for spring, because I can't wait to drive this thing again. I miss driving it. It was definitely the funnest car to drive. I love driving it more than the E90 M3. It's just better. It just feels cool. It's just a cool feeling driving it. So yeah, we're getting there. This winter's killing me. It's so cold. It's killing me. But we're getting there, and the fact that all the parts are on freaking back order. It feels like every new part I get is a new part on back order. So that's it for today, guys, and hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, hopefully by spring we're able to get this thing back on the road. So I'll see you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully next one's even better.